Hey everybody, what's up? This is Jack Forever, and I'm bringing you another Metal Gear Online video, and this is my Metal Gear Online version 1.1 debriefing video, where I basically just go over the fine points of the patch update and just give you what of my opinions of the changes are, if they're good or if they're bad, and I'm just going to go through each section very briefly, and I'm also going to put up the patch notes once again on the screen so you guys understand what exactly I'm talking about, or if some of you guys haven't watched my briefing video, which is still available, by the way. If you click on the description below, there's the link down there if you want to go through the 44 minutes of me going through each of the notes. It's a long list of notes, so be ready to have some coffee ready. So right, so with this video, I'm just going to go through each section and just give you exactly how I felt about it, and should Konami make a shitload of changes or keep things the same, or if they actually made it better. So let me not waste any more time. Let's get on with it. Alright, so first off, I like to start off with the new mission called Sabotage. Sabotage is great. I love it. It's like TDM, you know, you kill people, but you know that particular objective of Fultoning the missile out. It could get a little hectic at sometimes, because especially when the Fulton is in the air, you have to really focus on the missile and pop the balloons once it's in the air. But the thing is, when I've been playing Sabotage, there are some times where the balloon would just pop once, and I think that's if somebody has like a grenade launcher, or if Snake has the blast arm. It pops in one shot it goes down. So it kind of makes it a little bit impossible for you to Fulton that thing out. So you have to resort to destroying the missile, which is completely like not happening, especially in a goddamn 7-minute round. Unless you have a team that's really dead set on focusing on destroying the missile, it's impossible to go through. I don't know if there's a bug in the system, but it takes me a shitload of time to actually deal some significant damage to the missile. I mean, I would go ham with one of the light machine guns and grenades on top of that, and I would still not get the 50 points that's the missile damage. So I'm not sure if that's something that's deliberate or if it's a goddamn bug, but I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you guys ever experienced the same thing, and yeah, and then we could talk about it. So overall, Sabotage is great. I love it. It's just the whole the Fulton balloon pop one bullshit that needs to go. The appeal actions, it's okay. Nothing much you can really do with it. It's more like a thing you do, like, after the match. You just kind of do your little poses or whatever. But doing it in during the game itself, it's an awesome way to get yourself killed. So that's good. Dedicated host. I like this option. I've always wanted a dedicated host option, but it's still not what we really wanted. We actually do want dedicated servers on the Konami side, and not exactly, piggybacking off of this guy's laggy connection, or having a laggy connection to this guy. So it's not really going to help us much if the guy has a crappy connection, or if the PS4 shuts off, then everything goes to shit. So I don't really know if the host leave, will the host would then inherit the game, or would the game just cut off completely? I haven't gotten to that state yet, but if you guys have, just let me know, because I'm a little curious about it. The GP boost and character slots. I obviously, well, not obviously, but I don't really go for the GP boost or for another character slot, because I already have a scout or an enforcer and an infiltrator, so I don't really need another character. But there are some people out there who do need an extra character, just for fun's sake, I guess, to create a new character with a different face. I understand that, but I've heard that the GP boost is a waste of fucking money. I heard that Konami's been saying that, well, the whole GP boost thing is that if you buy the GP boost, you have a certain amount of hours for your GP to go up. So if you play a match and if you rewarded like 100 GP, you get probably 200 at the end of the day. But it's only acquired for a certain amount of time, even if you don't play a match. So if you're sitting in a free play lobby, your time is still ticking down. So it's up to you to get on a match and start playing as quickly as possible, or the time will run out, which is really shitty. You guys should have just like take this thing back and change it back to, or change it into a it has to be a match you have to play in order for this thing to take effect, not when you're in free play. So how the fuck are you supposed to get GP points sitting in a fucking lobby? I don't get that. It's fucking stupid. And the character slots are another goddamn issue. I heard that character slots, like actual characters, disappear from people's accounts. Like, seriously? That's just fucking crazy, man. I've never heard some crap like that. But that's totally unacceptable, Konami. You guys should just revert back to whatever the hell you did. Give out GP points to people who actually bought the thing, and then do it again. Do it in the next update or something, you know? Do it again and make sure that it's only match time that it counts for. The player ranks. Player ranks are an awesome addition to MGO. I love it. It's perfect. It's already good. I mean, even though players are already boosting for it, something you really can't run away from, because people are always going to boost. You can't really, fight against boosting. But even though they will alleviate it in survival and in auto matching, which is perfect, which is what I wanted since the last update, is to have like ranked rooms where only you can play with other players in a particular set of circumstances, instead of creating a match and going to a match with your friend and just piggybacking off of each other's points, and like Cloak and Dagger grabbing the disc back and forth. You have to play with a certain amount of people in auto match in order to get this thing done, which I give thumbs up to. It shows real skill, So it basically, the way the ranking thing works is, if for some of you who don't know, is you're started off with an F rank, and it's from F to SS to S++, sorry. And the more you play with people that are of your rank, the more you go up. If you play with higher ranks, that's the faster you rank up. And if you play with lower ranks than you, then you rank up a little bit slower. But you have to do well during the match in order to rank up. MGO2 had some sort of thing like this, where it was based off of levels. And they used to actually show you how well you do during the match or after the match, where they'll have like a nice little plus next to your name, or a minus sign. Then you would know whether or not where do you fall on the scale. I really think they should add this going in the future, because after you play the game and you really want to know how well you did, it doesn't tell you anything. It just gives you the experience points and the GP, but it doesn't really give you like where you did you do well in this game mode or not. So I really think they should add that in the next update. But other than that, I like it. The new weapon, the combat knife, it's beautiful, nice and smooth, although I'm not a big fan of blades. See what I did there? But yeah, overall, combat knife, good. Titles and medals, yes, they got more titles and medals. I'm glad. I requested that before, and they brought out more because of the new game mode Sabotage and the new knife. So I like that. I like that they give you a little bit more options to play with. And also they give you the t-shirt, which costs money to put on, which is a little gay, but whatever. I like showing off my my rank to a lot of people, my golden eagle to people. So that's pretty good. I like that. It's just not the money part. Waking up stunned teammates. This is one of the good updates with this release. It gives non-lethal players a little bit more of an advantage when they knock somebody out. Instead of somebody just running up to you and kicking you to wake you up in 2 seconds, they have to pat you, hold down the triangle button, pat you for about a good 3 seconds before they wake up. and in that time frame, you can actually knock that person out. So it actually makes it, it makes it worthwhile to knock people out, which I like. It's been implemented really well. I really like it. The wormhole. I have to say this is probably the best thing to come out of this update. I have to say, myself being an infiltrator, and I love playing bounty hunter, just getting that 30 plus bounty in a wormhole, and he has nowhere to run, and you just know that he's in there. It's the best goddamn feeling in the entire world. I love it. Wormhole is the best thing that has ever come out of this thing. So yes, you can hear the enthusiasm in my goddamn voice. So I like it. I like it a lot. It's good. The new preset text. Sorry. It's okay. It's not exactly what we want. We kind of want the ability to write our own shit, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, the more options, the better. That's fine, but we still want the ability to text chat to people in game. Like, that's what we want. We don't want the whole things, people saying stuff for us. That's not what we want, especially when you want to curse somebody out. You know. Next up is the new background music settings. Nothing much I can really say about it. Most of this music I've heard before. There's a lot of music from other games I've not played, but they were in MGO2, which I've liked. It's just those tunes that just gives you that nostalgic feeling. So it's good. Who doesn't like new music, you know? The ability adjustments. Everything is fine, but I'm not sure if this is a thing or not. Are the grenades stronger this time around? I'm not sure, but I'm seeing a lot more people using grenades, scouts and infiltrators alike, and they kill you. If it's in the air, you might as well just lay down there and die, or stab yourself with a goddamn combat knife, because those things are strong as powerful as hell, and you don't even need demolition 2 or 3 to even get a blast out of it, you know? I'm not sure. I mean, you guys let me know in the comments below if you think this is an actual thing. I don't think they ever said anything about the blast radius of the grenades being a little bit larger, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like that way. So let me know. Scoring adjustments. It's okay. I know they changed a lot of adjustments with the headshots. The headshots, it gives you 50 points more. Calm control, if you take a base, is 50 points less. And the knife is 100 points if you kill somebody. So that's good. I mean, there's nothing much you can really say about it, other than you know, whatever. It's whatever, you know. Damage adjustments. I don't think they changed much with this. I think the headshots are still the same, and I thought they were going to change that a while ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they said that one headshot was going to kill anybody, because they were trying to emphasize the headshots now going forward. But yeah, it's still 1 headshot for an infiltrator, 2 for a scout, and 3 for an enforcer. So what's the deal? I was looking forward to headshotting people, because that's what I usually aim for, is the head. But yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the damage to the body itself has gone up, and even for some infiltrators, sometimes I would have no choice but to shoot them in the body or whatever. Like if they're running or something, and I'll shoot them in the body, they can really like just dive and then just get out of there. They're a little bit more stronger, and I like using the traditional MRS rifle. So you guys know how that goes. Next up is knockback adjustments. Now the shotgun is very, very powerful. I get killed from like a couple of meters away with 1 shot. And this other thing that I wanted to bring up, I would say it's probably the death of MGO to me. I honestly was thinking about retiring after seeing this little adjustment in action. It's the sprinting, flinching thing. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And when someone runs towards you or runs away and they flinch and then they fucking teleport, what the fuck? Like, that just makes me even scared to shoot my rifle. That shouldn't even be the case. Like, why should I be afraid to shoot my gun? If I'm seeing someone running and I'm trying to shoot you because I know you're, probably weak or you're probably trying to run from something, and I'm trying to shoot you, you shouldn't be able to teleport. Like, I'm gonna show you a clip right now, and and take a look at this bullshit. I swear to God, it's the most weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. You see that? I mean, the lag from this one mechanic just screws the game up. And I know it's probably not even network lag. It's game lag, alright? It's the game itself. The game is fucking this game up. If that even makes goddamn sense. I mean, come on. Like, did you guys not see this during testing? I know you test these things. I know it's not, oh, let's just... It sounds good on paper, but when you actually implement it, it needs to be tested. It needs to be tested thoroughly. And you guys had like at least 3 months to test this. I mean, give me a break. I mean, flinching to stop people from running, sure, I understand that they're trying to stop the whole Fulton Punch running type business. I get that. But you had to have had one of these other developers to run towards you and shoot, and then you can see the lag firsthand. I mean, come on. I've seen it in almost every goddamn game I'm in, and it's been 2 weeks. You can't tell me that you have not seen this. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. All right? Now, you can add the flinch, and I believe there was flinching before, but not to this extent. I think there was flinching when it came to the shotgun or the sniper rifle, which I think that should just only be the case. Like, you should only be able to flinch if you're hit with a shotgun or a sniper rifle, because they're both very powerful weapons, right? So if you just have it for those, but either have it for those only or get rid of it completely, all right? I mean, this makes the whole update crap. I mean, God. And it also makes people invincible for a second. I mean, teleporting is one thing, but making them invincible for a few seconds, or maybe 2 second tops. But I honestly, like, I remember there were some cases where I emptied an entire clip, literally 31 goddamn bullets into somebody in order to kill them. So it was like the first 10 bullets hit him, he flinched, 10 more bullets left my gun, hit the guy, didn't do nothing. He just stood there looking at me, and then the other 10 bullets would kill him. I'm like, come on. Seriously. They need to take it back. They need to take it back right goddamn now. And I know I'm like ranting right now, but it needs to be said. I need to get it off my chest, okay? Oh, God. Whew. All right. Anyway, enough of that. You know how I feel about that. Next, the mission adjustments. The comm control, I'm glad, is way more balanced this time around. Now you can basically take a base without somebody creeping around the corner and trying to kill you again or throw nades at you right from the spawn. So I'm really, really glad about that. It makes me go back to comm control now, because all I was doing was playing Bounty Hunter and maybe some Cloak and Dagger, but now I'm getting back into comm control, and I feel a little bit more confident taking bases now, so that's good. Balancing. Oh, fuck. Balancing is a big issue with MGO, I swear. I don't know. I mean, the CQC recovery to me is a big thing. It was the biggest thing. It's a big negative. It's whenever you CQC somebody, you slam them down, and they get back up in like 3 seconds. Well, I'm sorry, 1 second. Before, it used to take a little bit longer. It used to probably take 2 seconds. But now it's taking probably 1 second for this guy to retaliate. And that's not enough time for me to do anything. I mean, I can slam him down. I usually slam him down and shoot him in the head with my tranquilizer pistol. But now they're able to get up, roll around, or get up and stab me. Like, it's just too much. The time frame is just too quick. They need to shorten it back down to 2 seconds because it just takes too goddamn long. I mean, CQC should be rewarded to whoever CQCs the person. You know what I mean? So if I CQC you, you should be down for at least a couple seconds and then recover. You know, not recover immediately and then kill me anyway. So they need to really change that. Yeah, because I'm old school. I like CQCing people and slam them down, knock them out with a tranquilizer, and then Fulton them or whatever I do. So, yeah, I think they need to increase the time on the recovery. Now, this is the other section. The load times are so much better. It's great. I like the way they said that they were going to decrease the load times, and it actually works. So I'm glad. Whenever I get disconnected from a match, I'm back in free play in 3 seconds tops. So kudos to Konami for that. They also need to fix the bug where whenever you spawn up at HQ, you run out of stamina about probably 2 seconds from running out of the spawn point. I mean, yeah, you could take like a second to point your gun and make sure that you're fully into the game before running. That alleviates that problem, but still, it's kind of a habit actually for me to actually start running as soon as she says, whatever the fuck she says. I can't even remember now. But right, when you run out the gate, I want to be able to get far immediately. So yeah. Now matchmaking itself, I don't think has improved at all. I think it actually got worse. And I say this because the whole team balancing is off. Like, take a look at this this screenshot I have here. I mean, you can clearly see the better people are on my team, and then the worst or the horrible people, or less unfortunate people, or less fortunate people are on the bottom. So you see there that the team balancing is way off, and this has happened to me on more than one occasion, and I think I've seen other people complain about it too. So I think they should go back to the drawing board with this, and it's not even a party issue. It's just a game issue. I think it's just the game. I have no idea what the hell it's doing. Maybe it thinks that if the team on the bottom has a chance to beat the team on top, then it ranks up better. I don't know. I have no idea how these things are worked out. But yeah, it shouldn't do that. It should be mixed. And if there's a party, then the party should be on one team and the other people should be on the other team. It shouldn't be like this. I was not in a party, so you can't count me there. I like the UI. It's very shit. I don't even know what to call it. It looks good. Whatever. I like the way it looks now. So great. You guys can be raw. So that's it for the patch notes. Now this is the DLC. Real quick, the DLC maps are more like sniping galleries. I'm not in particular a sniper, but everything is just scream sniper. I mean, Azura Mountain is a sniping gallery. As soon as you're on top of the mountain, you have free reign to snipe anybody who fucking plays, which is stupid. And then there's not that much cover there, so you can't really fight against a sniper without cover. And then there's what's the other map called? Oh, Rust Palace, where it's just a big ass open field, a big ass open desert, and then there's a building in the middle. Now, if one team takes over the building, they can snipe you from anywhere on the goddamn map. And yeah, there's not that many places for cover. There's only that little camping site at the front, and then there's the prisons at the side there. That's about it. Coral Complex, that's another sniping gallery, but I would say this is like my favorite out of both of them, only because one team would have one building and another team has another building, so you could kind of like battle each other in that respect. But it's still like you can't run from one strut to the other. I'm gonna call it a strut for guys who play MGS2. I'm gonna call it a strut. So if you run across the bridge to another strut, you really don't have cover going on top of the bridge. Only if you go downstairs, and you can only go downstairs from like in the middle of the bridge. So it doesn't really make any sense. So if you're a good sniper like Quiet is, you can pick him off pretty easy. I can't give you guys a good representation of what I think Quiet plays. From what I've seen, she looks okay. She doesn't look that overpowering. But if you're good at sniping, then she's a fucking devil. But if not, then she's just your average sniper. But she can just move really quick. Oh god, oof. Scary. Whenever I try to kill her, she would just hop all over the place. So yeah, there you go. So I think that wraps it up for the 1.1 patch notes and all that came with it, including the DLC, Cloaked in Silence, which is available for $5. Would I recommend anybody to buy it? Only if you're a Metal Gear fan. Obviously, people that are Metal Gear fans already bought the DLC. But if you're not, I have a strong, I would say no, not yet. Please play the regular maps first, because the regular maps are fine in my book. They're a little bit more balanced than the DLC. So yeah, that's my advice to you. Play the regular maps first. Even though you might get bored, you have Sabotage too. So it's not like, you know, it's not like in the old days where you have three game modes to play with. All right, so that's it. So I'm just gonna basically in this part of the video, I'm just gonna talk about what I think are things to consider for Konami to bring forth in the next update, whenever that may be. So here's a list here of what I think should come. First, I always wanted dedicated servers. I've mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. We need dedicated servers. None of this peer-to-peer bullshit. And I know that guy from Konami, I think he was twitching one day and he was saying that dedicated servers is really far out there, but I'm still gonna fucking say it anyway. Dedicated motherfucking servers, bitch. God damn it. I think it should just, it will fix the game a whole lot better. I mean, that and fixing netcode and fixing the game mechanics. The engine may have a lot to do, or may have some things to do with the way the game is performing. So I don't know. You guys can't really fix the engine, but all in all is just, you know, dedicated servers, please. Next, make stats public. I am currently on a road to Foxhound, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how to goddamn do it, and no one really has a full grasp of what to do it. I've gotten as far as Doberman, but I cannot get past that. So if any Foxhound out there is watching this, could you share me your stats? Because I would like to know, really. I want that t-shirt. And I know in MGO2 you used to be able to look at people's stats, anybody's stats. You could just go there and just look at their stats, free willy, and then just, you know, go about it. Did I just say free willy? So yeah, so that's what I would like. I would like for you to check out the stats publicly, make it public, and everything will be all right. So next up is show how you rank up. I know I mentioned it earlier in this video that MGO2 used to have the plus signs and a minus sign next to your name. They should really have something like that now. Maybe a bar of progression or something that makes it go up, just like how the ascension bar would show. Whenever you finish the match, it would just show you how you would get to the next level. Maybe something like that for the ranks, instead of just leaving us out there in the cold without having a goddamn clue of how we did, please. Next up, actual texting. I know I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Actual goddamn texting in the game brings the community together. I can't tell you how many people have came together because MGO2, there was just such a community. The community was just so strong back then. Anybody can talk with anybody in the game. Now you have to be on the same goddamn team, and then you gotta invite them and have a party together in order to play. It's just too much, you know? So add custom texting to the game, and I know you can do it. Don't give me no memory bullshit. Change free play. Now I don't know about you, but I'm getting really sick and tired of goddamn looking at the same fucking jungle over and goddamn over. Change the free play map. Change it so that you can spawn up in Coral Complex or Rust Palace. That would be pretty fucking cool. Come on, give you guys something to do. I'm just trying to give you guys something to do. You know, please the people here, because I know that's what everybody's been talking about. At least, you know, what I've been hearing or what I've been reading online is that people want to see a different atmosphere set up the jungle, because the jungle gets boring sometimes, really. Or add some weather, like fuck. Next up, more weapons and gear. I've said this in my last debriefing video for the 1.02 update, and I would like more weapons. I know you guys are putting out gear very seldomly. It's very seldom. It's like one piece of gear every 3 weeks or something like that, which is ridiculous. You guys should be pushing this thing out on a daily basis. Or a weekly basis at least. You know what I mean? I mean, in MGO2, there used to be a lot. There used to be gear that came with an update, and it used to be a ton. Like, it used to be a crap load of stuff, different stuff to put on and everything, and different colors too. This whole, and I know they put out the wig, I think, not the wig, but the ponytail, and everybody wanted it, and it cost a fortune. To me, it did. But like, and then you have to pay money for the fucking color. Like, really, Konami? For real? I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm not a really big fan of cosmetics. I just wear whatever bullshit I have on and just go about my day. But come on. Oh man, it's fucking hilarious. All right, whatever. More voices and dialogue. Now I've been reading the notes whenever they come out every Tuesday. I read that they have been putting not more voices, but they're changing the pitch of the voice, which doesn't even make any sense. I mean, the pitch, yeah, but I would like a dialogue, because I know in MGO2, going back to MGO2, it seems like MGO2 is so much better than MGO3. I don't know why. But they had way more voices and they had way more dialogue. And each time when they came out with a DLC, I think they came out with like a voice package or something. And people used to say a lot of different funny shit, and it was just so fun to play. It was really fun, and it was funny. It was funny all the time. I just wish you had that now, because now your fan base will probably grow at least three times or something, because it's so unique. It's unique now, but it still needs that MGO2 substance infused with it. It still needs some of those core basics into MGO3, and I think you will really get all the Metal Gear fans from those days into MGO, and then the Xbox and the PC people can start enjoying that as well. So come on, hear our cries, please. Now, I've been playing Sabotage on Black Site one day, and I found out that the fucking Black Site bug is back. Like, seriously? I thought this shit was fixed in the last update. Konami, you need to get your shit together. Seriously. Like, you're losing your fan base here. I mean, you said it's fixed, and then it comes back. I understand you're putting a lot of thought into these new releases and these new changes and adaptions, or whatever the fuck you call it. But I mean, there are some things that needs to be fixed first. I would think, like, bugs in that degree needs to be fixed, and it really does break the game. It really makes it uncomfortable, really unpleasant to play. And I'm talking to you from the bottom of my heart, please, you gotta fix these bugs. This shit should have been fixed a long time ago. I mean, it's been almost, 6 months, and the shit is still around. Not cool. The ability to mute players. Now, you can mute their mics, but I want to mute the goddamn characters too. Now I know this might be a stretch, but sometimes some dickhead be always hitting the L1 button and saying the same crap that he's been saying for the past 5 minutes, and I can't hear one goddamn thing, and then I get killed from some goddamn infiltrator who snuck up behind me because I couldn't hear them. You know, shit like that is really annoying, and I wish I could fucking mute them, but I can't because it's MGO, right? So, whatever. I'm just saying, I wish that you had the ability to mute the characters as well as the players. Voting in game. Now, I would like to see voting to kick people, just like how that annoying son of a bitch that kept saying enemy spotted, enemy spotted, enemy spotted all over again, when there's really no enemy spotted. It's just him being a dick. And the ability to kick guys like that out of the game, or at least the people that were under the map at Black Site, killing you constantly. I want the ability to kick those people. You know, give the power back to the people, Konami. They need it. They crave it. Come on. I know you hear me. Well, anyway, that is it. That is all I got for you guys today. It's been quite a long video, but yeah, I think this was well said, and I think I need to get a lot of this shit off my chest. And I think you guys have a lot of shit on your chest too. So guess what? Guess what I'm gonna say? Comment down below. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the new update. Let me know what you guys think about the future of MGO. What it needs to thrive for the community. Because I feel the community is turning its back on Metal Gear, and I would hate to see that. I would not want anybody to go against this game, because I honestly love Metal Gear since I was 10 years old. All right. And I know most of you guys out there too. So please, for the love of God, comment down below. Let Konami know what exactly is going on. Let them know, because I know they're listening. They've done a pretty good job recently, but again, they need to be told a lot more things. And the more we talk, the more they listen, and hopefully the more change is coming. So I'm Jack Forever, and I thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Head over to my channel, check out my other Metal Gear Online video content, and then hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Alright, so I've been Jack Forever. See you guys next time. Peace out.